Today is Tuesday, March 8th, 2022. Time is 2:02 p.m. Officially calling this meeting to order. Attending are Commissioners Duncan, Brooks, and Filios. And as we began our practice last week, we will have 30 seconds of silence, time to pray or meditate however you wish. So thank you. Okay, then. So, Angela, do you want to lead us in the pledge?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, then. So do we have any changes to the agenda? Hearing none. Moving on to the approval of the meeting minutes.
I move that we approve items 1 through 5, which are our meeting minutes.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Filios.
Aye. And the motion is carried. Consent calendar, please.
I move that we approve items 6 through 10, which make up our consent calendar.
Second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Filios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. And then moving on to payables list.
I move that we approve the payables for the week of February 28th through March 4th, 2022, in the amount of $885,592.94, no jury panel payments.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Filios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. So moving on to the business segment of our meeting, and this is item number 12, bid opening number 2022-05, hydraulic excavator for solid waste, and this is a potential action item. Angela?
Angela Bergeson with Kootenai County Solid Waste for the record. I assume, have some bids to open.
Three.
Great.
Three. So the first one is Pac West Machinery. I love it when it's hidden from me. Let's see here. Is Pac West here?
Yeah, front letter system will be there.
Okay, so,
That's the front, just says no bid.
oh, okay, thank you, because I'm like, it's all blank. Okay, so, thank you very much. Submit no bid at this time. Did not meet the bid specifications as written, along with delivery time frame. So, thank you. That is the first time that's happened, so. Wasn't hidden from me after all. This one is for, I always get this wrong, Pape. Okay. All right, Pape Machinery, Inc., and this is for a 2022 John Deere 350P LC hydraulic excavator. Purchase price $363,400. Is that all you need, Angela?
Yes, that's
Okay.
great.
Okay, and our final bid from Western States. Thank you. Okay, and this is a 2022 Caterpillar 336, $383,752.91. I move that we acknowledge receipt of the bids and that they be forwarded to Solid Waste and Legal for review.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, motion's carried. So item 13, bid award number 2022-02 for Rural System Collection Bid Award, also solid waste. Angela?
Yes, on Tuesday, February 22nd, we received 2 sealed bids for the rural systems collection. One was from Coeur d'Alene Garbage, the other from Sunshine Disposal. Coeur d'Alene Garbage had a price of $825,000 a year. Sunshine Disposal of $573,900 per year. The Solid Waste Department recommends that the rural systems collection be awarded to Sunshine Disposal. While both bids that we received were timely and met all of their requirements, Sunshine Disposal submitted the lower bid. Sunshine is known in the solid waste collection industry as a reputable company who we believe can fulfill the role of providing this necessary service to our county. So I urge you to accept their offer.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
Okay, motion?
Go ahead, go ahead.
I move that we award bid number 2022-02 for the rural collection system to Sunshine Disposal.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Thank you, Angela. Item 14, renewal of MOU, which is Memorandum of Understanding, Kootenai County and Marham Health, obviously needs board signatures, with Benowa Medical Center, doing business as Marham Health and our 911.
Colin?
Colin?
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Colin McRoy, Kootenai County Sheriff's Office. For the record, this is the standard radio system use MOU up for renewal with Merriam Health, and it's the same for item 15 and 16.
Okay. I can handle those
You want
together.
to handle
please
those?
do.
Yeah,
Please
go
do
ahead.
today.
All right, is that okay
I'm
then?
losing my voice.
Okay,
Okay.
sure. I move that we approve the renewal of the MOUs for Merriam Health, the Kootenai County Coroner, and Shoshone Ambulance Service with our 911 system.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, motion's carried. That takes care of items 14, 15, and 16. Item 17, renewal of Regents Blue Shield of Idaho contract for 2022 with Regents Blue Shield of Idaho Human Resources. Dorothy?
Yes, Dorothy Cross for the record. This is just a renewal. The only change is to our eligibility and to the pharmacy benefits.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Otherwise, and nothing new. It was all discussed during budget.
Understood. Any questions? Go ahead.
I move that we approve the renewal of the Regents Blue Shield of Idaho contract for 2022.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, motion's carried. Item 18, Advisory Board ratifying the appointment of David Atkins to Community Guardians to the term ending 12/31 of 2022.
Yes, this was just because the agenda item for last week was worded incorrectly, so we just wanted to make sure that I move that we approve the appointment of David Atkins to the Community Guardians term ending 12/31 of 2022.
Okay.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, motion's carried. Items 19 and 20, I think we can take together. Resolution 2022-21 and 2022-22 to classify and destroy respectively Board of Community Guardian records.
Mr. Levine's here. Can-
Oh, nothing to say.
You came. I want you to speak.
Thank you, Leslie. It's just a standard requirement to destroy the records. This year, we added active wards. In the past, we've only done wards that were deceased or transferred to another Board of Guardians, but this is active
Okay.
this year.
Fair enough. Thank you, Dave.
I move that we approve resolution numbers 2022-21 and 22, which is the classification and destruction of records for the Board of Community Guardians per Idaho Code.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, and the motion's carried. Item 21, Resolution 2022-23 to surplus property and delete assets for our GIS and IT departments. Dave, go right ahead, please.
Bringing forth today, I guess 4 items to have removed off of our asset sheet. 3 of them are software that were procured over a decade ago and put under maintenance. The other one is those pictometry air photos. Really, we feel that they shouldn't be asseted for. We still have them in storage and stuff, but they're not something that we should have in this system.
Okay. Motion?
I move that we approve resolution number 2022-23, which is the surplus of property and asset deletion for GIS.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, motion's carried. Resolution 2022-24 to surplus property and delete assets. Again, information technology. This time it's Grant.
Thank you, Commissioners. Same thing as just before, just a bunch of old assets, servers, switches, things that have outlived their life. They're under the capital threshold, and they've also been fully depreciated, so just removing them from the books.
Okay, and then obviously the servers and stuff get wiped clean or whatever they need to have if we actually.
The only thing that holds any data is the hard drive. We
Hard
take
drive.
those out and we physically destroy them.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. Ready?
Yep.
I move that we approve resolution 2022-24, which is surplus property and asset deletion for IT.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Thank you, Grant. Item 23, financial budget approval for the Aquifer Protection District Master Plan, and it's a funding request. Nisha?
Yes, thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. Well, thanks for having me. So this is Nisha Mayani with Aquifer Protection District Board. So as the commissioners are aware, Aquifer Protection District has amassed a fairly sizable fund balance, which has largely been due to projects that have not been completed or have been delayed due to COVID. That's part of it. And then some of it has also been cooperating agencies who have made funding requests but have had employment shortages, so their budgets have come in under budget the last couple of years. What the Aquifer Protection District Board would like to do is to complete a master plan, which will be used to lay out what the APD's project priorities are and what the funds are necessary to complete those projects, and then from there determine how are we going to draw down the balance in modification to the parcel fee or whatnot. We've selected or would like to select Rand Wickman Planning, who's been supporting us in some of our other endeavors and is very familiar with what our mission is and what these projects are that we're looking at in the future. He's proposed to help us with this master plan effort, and his fee would be $10,000. It's an hourly not to exceed. The reason I'm here today in front of you is to request that we amend the budget to be able to support that effort. This was something that just came to us in this this budget cycle. We don't want to wait until next budget cycle to do this work, and we've got the funds there in the fund balance to do the work. So we're hoping that the commissioners may be supportive of this request.
Okay, any questions of Nisha?
I just want a clarification, Nisha. So what typically we do is we don't open the budget, but if at the end of the year you are $10,000 over, then we address it then. Because at this point, with the things you mentioned earlier, that's probably still going on. And so my guess is you will have $10,000 in this year's budget to cover this, and it won't necessarily need to be taken out of fund balance, but we can address that at the end of the year. So it's just a minor clarification.
That's fine.
Yeah, and I think that's an excellent point, because there's likely going to be a portion of this work, if it moves forward, that will spill into the following budget year anyway.
Okay.
And I agree with Commissioner Duncan that I think we're going to see some of the same things that we've seen the last 2 years this year.
Okay, and then the contract will follow?
Yes.
Yeah, with
yes,
Rand.
if the commissioners are supportive, it will.
Okay, I'm good with this.
Okay, Bill, you okay?
Yeah.
Motion?
I move that we approve the budget request for the Aquifer Protection District to fund a master plan not to exceed $10,000.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, and the motion's carried. Item 24, thank you, Dave. Fund balance assigned and unassigned balances discussion. Dina?
Hello, Commissioners. In front of you, I provided a packet. So the large piece of paper on the top is 2 calculations. The one on the left is based on our current policy, where we hold back 2 months of reserves in unassigned fund balance. And then anything extra we put into that assigned fund balance for you to allocate where you will on a spreadsheet, and then that money is available during the budget cycle if you wanted to appropriate some of that. So on the right side, I have an alternate calculation that holds 3 months of reserves back. So 2 numbers, and then underneath there are 2 sheets. The first one does a sample of allocating the 2 months, and then the third is allocating based on 3 months. So obviously, if you held back 2 months, you'd have more money to work with than if you held back 3. So I wanted to give this to you, answer any questions at the outset, give you some time to kind of digest.
Okay.
And then we could set up a meeting after you give me direction if you want to do 2 months or if you want to do 3 months. We set up a meeting and then we go through, and then you would actually allocate those funds based on your
Got it.
decision.
Okay. Pretty straightforward.
So when we do our exercise, is that when you can actually have that, or do you need direction before then?
Well, we could do it either way if you want. I mean, we could do it both ways, and you could decide on the spot if you wanted to hold back 2 or 3.
Okay.
But if the board has an idea of where it'd like to go, we can simplify things by having one set up rather than 2.
Okay. So I would actually suggest we do 2.5.
I was going to ask,
Split the.
Because
Yeah.
of other things
does
that are.
does it have to happen in full month increments?
I can
No.
calculate it
Okay.
however you want.
That was going to be my question, so,
Yeah.
good
Because
question.
we've got a couple things coming up, so I don't think we want to be jumping all over the 3 months at this point.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Gives us more flexibility.
months?
Yes, please.
I'd like to reserve an hour to
Okay.
go through. Probably won't take an hour, but it's nice to have some time to weigh out different requests and things that you know that are coming up that you want to reserve money for.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So just get with Julie and get on there and,
And we'll do it. We'll have the meeting.
yep.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dina. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's move to our status update, which should go pretty quick. Okay, facilities expansion.
Nothing yet. Still waiting for our ARP presentation near the end of March.
Okay. Pack Airport lease.
Same.
We're still, yeah.
March
we're-
24th.
March 24th. That's their board meeting, right?
Yep.
Okay. Ski and Gun Club, same thing,
Yep.
end of March?
Well, yeah, I mean, we'd like to have something by then, but there's no guarantee.
Well, no, because like I said, their lease expires in April, so
Yeah.
we may not hear from them until December.
Okay.
Yeah,
April of '23.
correct.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, thank you for that clarification.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. All right. North Lot Land Sale,
The stakes are out there, so we're waiting for legal to get us the necessary paperwork, and it will be on a business meeting shortly.
okay, cool. And I've got to read the ARPA statement. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Nope, it's
Financial
done.
No, that's done. Oh, that's right, it's done.
Yes.
March 1st was the deadline. Okay. Public comment. None? 2:23, meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Okay.
No.